The Link Show is just about to start, but over the school holidays, we are going to be doing regular live streams with hangouts and games and shoutouts. So make sure you go to linkcrew.com, go to the YouTube channel, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Let's get started.
Today on The Link Show, we're continuing with our Christmas series.
And we have another challenge that we're going to do today.
And we got another Bible story.
All that and more.
Are you ready?
Let's get linked!
If you look at bro, it's coming. Hold on. Big.
Welcome back to The Link Show. We are so excited to have you back because
It's only 3 days till Christmas!
3 days for Christmas. So excited. And we have another challenge today.
It is.
Which it's all tied up again.
Again.
Again, it's all tied up.
I'm okay with that though. Because
Me?
it means this week is anyone's game.
It is anyone's game. I'm so scared.
I'm excited.
I just hope it's none of those goggle games again.
I am so done with the goggles.
I got lost. We got lost. I don't want a lot for Christmas.
That's all right.
There is just one thing I need.
And I
don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't... Wait, what's it? All I want for Christmas
No, you missed a whole verse.
is you.
Missed a whole verse. Okay.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We got you. Right now, why don't we go to this week's Preach Part 1.
Bye.
Okay, so we're coming up to the end of the Christmas story. There's still 2 more weeks after this that we're going to have a bigger look at the whole Christmas picture. But right now we're looking at the wise men. If you've ever seen a Christmas nativity, either at a church or at a Christmas carols, you've got the wise men that come and bring gifts to Jesus. So we're going to take a look at that in just a moment. But before we get to that, I want to talk about a bit of a strange word that you might have heard called worship. You see, if you go to church like I do, you might hear someone on stage say, let's sing the worship songs. Or, that usually just means we're singing some of the slower songs. That's what they mean when they say that. But worship is actually so much more than that. And so I want to tell you a little story to help you understand what worship is. I remember when I was at school, I went with my pocket money and I bought a Game Boy. Now, I don't know if any of you know what that is. We're going to chuck a picture on the screen. Mine was specifically the Game Boy Advanced SP. It was a little square brick and you'd fold it out and you could play video games on it. And so one day it was the end of the term, and so we were allowed to bring our devices to school on this specific day. So you weren't allowed to take them every other day, but you could take them on this day. And so I'm sitting there playing the original Mario game, having heaps of fun on my Game Boy. I felt so special because everyone was standing around me. They didn't have one yet, and they thought I was super cool because I had a Game Boy. It was really cool. But here's the thing, my very best friend came over and sat next to me, and he watched me play for a couple of minutes, and then he said, "Hey Buckle, can I have a go?" So then instantly in my head, I didn't say it out loud, the first thought I had was, no, how dare you ask to play my Game Boy? This is my Game Boy. I'm not gonna share this with anybody else. I paid for it. I want to play with it. And then instantly I had this thought in my head, what's more important to me? Is my Game Boy more important to me, or is my friend more important to me? You see, I had to make a decision in that moment what I was going to put as more important in my life. Now, I did make the right choice. I gave the Game Boy to my friend to play because I realized that he is more important to me than what my Game Boy was. You see, every day we have to make choices about what we think is more important to us. Is it our friends? Is it our things? Is it our sport? Is it reading? What is more important to you? But how about this question? What is the most important thing to you out of everything? Take a few moments and think about what that is. Maybe for some of you, the first thought you have is your family. They're the most important thing. Maybe for some of you, it's your friends. That's the most important thing. You see, the reason I asked that question is that's all that worship is. It's when you make something important in your life even more important than yourself. And so a little later on, we're going to take a look at the wise men and how they worshipped Jesus, and also how you and I can worship Jesus this Christmas as well. But we'll talk about that in a few minutes.
All right, and welcome back. We have another challenge in store for us. Now, Cece, I'm seeing a lot of shaving cream and weird food.
Delicious food, not so delicious.
Not so, well, can't eat this.
Don't try it at
You
home,
can't
kids.
use shaving cream.
Maybe we need to ask our producers what.
Maybe we need to ask our producers what we're doing. That's right, you're smart.
Alrighty, today's game is called Shaving Cream Snowman. You have to create a 3D snowman with the items that you have in front of you. You both have 4 cans of shaving foam each. However, you are to share the other delicious ingredients in the middle. Whoever makes the best snowman in 2 minutes will win this week.
I feel like we're gonna need some towels.
You ready?
All right,
Are you
let's
ready?
go.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Oh,
What? This is so fun. I never get to do this.
oh yeah, baby! All right. Oh, we're cooking with
Wow.
grease now.
It looks like the Marshmallow Man. know,
Marshmallow Man.
No, the Thai Marshmallow Man.
Oh, the Michelle's.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Michelle's?
Michelin Man.
Michelin. I need a time update, please.
Oh, really? That's it?
1 minute, 15 seconds. Coming down the side. All right, I'm giving him orange hair because I froth orange hair. Doesn't mean I want to do it.
Oh no! Oh no! Get back here.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Isn't he so chunky and cute? Oh, Miguel. Oh,
Alright,
Miguel.
he's
Hands
falling.
away. Hands away.
No.
Hands away.
Surely.
Miguel. Hands away.
Look at it, look at it, look at
Hands
it.
away.
Well, Cece, would you like to go with your...
Sure. Mine, I'm gonna call the Rainbow Razzle Dazzle. He's cute, he's chunky, he's like a little baby toddler snowman. So he's sitting down, he's got his legs and his little feeties. He's got his little pink buttons, smile, a nose, and 2 eyes made out of coal. But he's cute.
It's good, it's good.
He's stable, so he's cute. I just didn't want to get messy.
Well, I definitely got
You
messy.
Tell us about yours, Miguel.
Well, it's starting to hunch over now because I think the hat might be a bit too heavy. But what I did was he's got standard traditional snowman body. I gave him a little bit of a top hat.
I love it.
A
He's
little-
a snazzy.
He's what you call Professor Snow.
Okay.
Professor Snow.
go with
That's
it.
the one. Let's go with it. His 2 arms and his 2 little feet, little duck feet. He's got orange sprinkle hair. But yeah, I went for a more classy fitness look. Hey, who wins, by the way?
Alright, the votes are in, and
Dude, your smile is
again,
nightmare fueled.
there has been a 2-1 win. And
Oh,
the
again!
2 winner is
Actually, no shot. Wait, that's actually outrageous. Like the NRL, this is scripted as.
Look, he can dance.
I'm telling you
He
right now.
dances.
I'm telling you right now. Shout outs. You guys gotta pop off now, alright? We can reverse this decision.
No, we can't.
We can
Look
reverse
how
this
cute
decision.
he
Yeah,
is.
you remember the mayonnaise jar? We can reverse this decision.
Okay, so what did
Send
I
him
do?
through.
While we clean up this mess, how about you guys go watch today's Bible story?
Say hello to Jesus, the Son of God, the Savior of the world. And when Jesus was born, he was born in a barn, wrapped in cloth, and laid in a manger. Jesus was born in a town called Bethlehem, in a land called Judea. Now, the ruler of this land was a man named Herod, and he was in another city called Jerusalem. But while he was there, some wise men who had traveled from the east came to him and said, "Where is the newborn king, the one who will be the king of the Jews? We saw his star in the sky, and so we've come to worship him." But when Herod heard that there was a new king born in Judea, he became angry. Herod gathered all of the important Jewish leaders and priests and asked them, "Where is this king meant to be born?" They replied, We've always been told that the new king would be born in Bethlehem. And so Herod came up with a plan to trick the wise men to find out where Jesus was. He called the wise men into a private meeting and said, "Go to Bethlehem, search for the new king, and when you find him, come back and tell me where he is so that I can go and worship him too." But secretly, Herod wanted to go to Bethlehem to get rid of Jesus. And so the wise men traveled from Jerusalem to Bethlehem, and in the sky, the star that they had seen led the way, and it stopped over the house where Jesus was staying. They went inside and saw Mary and baby Jesus. They knelt down and worshipped him. They gave him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Later on, while they were sleeping, God spoke to them in a dream about Herod and told them to travel home via a different road. And so that's what they did. An angel also appeared to Joseph in a dream. The angel warned him that Herod wanted to hurt Jesus and said, "Get up and take your family to Egypt. Stay there until Herod is no longer king." And so that very night, Joseph, Mary, and Jesus traveled to Egypt. They stayed there until Herod was no longer king and then traveled back to Judea. An angel warned them that because of the new king, Herod's son, it wasn't safe for them to go back to Bethlehem. So instead, they made their home in a place called Galilee. And this is where Jesus grew up to become a man. The thing I love about this story, these wise men make a decision not to just travel to the next town. They traveled a great distance. They saw this star in the sky signifying that a new king had been born, and they made a choice. We are going to make this king more important in our lives than us. Yes, it's inconvenient to have to travel multiple days or weeks or months, however long it took. It would have been uncomfortable not being able to sleep in their normal bed, but on the road, sitting potentially on the back of a camel, up and down, day after day, carrying all of their gear with them. They went out of their way, and eventually they find Jesus. And the Bible says they worship him. You see, them worshiping Jesus was as simple as them with their actions saying, "Jesus, King, you are more important in my life than me." And so they gave him gifts to honor him and to celebrate him. But they did this act to show Jesus, you are the most important person in our lives. And you see, this Christmas, we've got a lot of things that are going to be happening. You might be opening presents, you might be eating food, you might be hanging out with your friends and hanging out with your family. And all those things are amazing and they're important. And I'm going to be doing all of those things as well. I probably will eat too much food, let's be honest. But to me, the most important thing this Christmas is Jesus. And so I'm going to take time to worship him. That's where I take a moment and say, Jesus, how do you want me to live my life? I want to live your way. I want you to be the most important person in my life. I put you first. That's all worship is. It's when we put Jesus first. So that's our big point. That's what I want you to think about this Christmas. I want you to find a way in your speech and in your actions to make this decision to put Jesus first.
And another one on the scoreboard for me.
Honestly, I thought it was a bit rigged.
Why?
My snowman looked like I had the top hat. It was just not my fault. They took so long. It started slouching. It had back problems.
Mate, mine looked like a snowman. It had the head, it had the
It had back
belly.
problems, okay? It was a special kind of snowman, man.
Mine was a traditional snowman.
Hey, but thank you so much for being here on The Link Show with us. We have had so much fun this year.
We have so many memories, and thank you for being part of it.
Hey, I'm Miguel.
I'm Cece.
This is The Link Show, and we hope you have a
Merry Christmas! Bye!
Woo! Dashing through the snow.